Breathe it in. Take it in, my friends. We're back. We are back. I took a minute before I started the stream to just sit there and appreciate that we're back. That we have proper football. Oh my days, it's good. I am very, very happy to be here with you this evening, my friends. I hope that you are all in good fettle or fine fettle, and I hope you're looking forward to what could be an absolutely belting game of football. But most importantly, we're back, and oh my god, it feels good. It feels good. De Bruyne now, left channel. Ball in from him. 1-0. Houlden gets across. Fuck me. Like... Like, what do we train for? Like, Jesus, you know he's going to make a run across the front. It's what he does. Oh, lads, it's pathetic defending again. It's pathetic defending. They play it into De Bruyne left channel. Look at look at Joe Gomez, you absolute useless clown. Oh, he's so shit. Joe, you're done, mate. You are done. Like, you stand there and let him get in front of you like it's a fucking surprise, Joe. Like it's a surprise that a centre forward's going to make a run across the front of you at the 6-yard box. Can you do your job, Joe? Can you do it? Apparently not. 1-0 City, Haaland scores it. And it's such good goal from a Man City perspective. Good finish by Haaland and all that stuff. But you dozy clown, wake up, like. This is what I, like... Look back at any complaint I have about Joe Gomez, and what's the one term that I keep coming to you guys with? He lacks concentration. He doesn't stay switched on. He's absolutely horrendous at the minute, Joe Gomez. I hope to God we can find a way back into this. Jimmy? Oh, hello. Ah! Go! Fabio Carvalho! 1-1. Whoop, whoop! Whoop, whoop! No, and there's no VAR, so it stands. Fabio Carvalho does what Cole Palmer couldn't and finishes off the move. Milner with the assist. Oh yes, Carvalho. We'll have that, son. Whoop, whoop. Oh, we love that from Fabio Carvalho. And do you know what point in the chat I was at? I was reading the chat where it said Fabio's always picking up injuries. And I'm thinking, oh no, don't tell me I'm about to see Fabio get injured in a moment. Oh, that was a pleasant surprise. Oh, look, another City player goes to ground and the referee can't blow the goddamn whistle. You're getting a yellow out for that. Rodri literally fucking assaulted Carvalho, you dozy twat. And you're booking him for a little tiny ankle tap. Cooch, you are an absolute fucking spaghetti hoop of a man. The state of you. Rodri literally shoves over Carvalho, kicks out at him, and you're a dozy twat. And Bajcetic has got a yellow as well for pulling a player back. But yet the City player kicking him, that's apparently fine. No problem with Bajcetic getting a yellow there, but Palmer is allowed to kick him now, is he? Is David Cooch just, like, intentionally taking the piss now? Fair enough if one of our players fouls, no issues with getting a yellow ratting, but they can kick our players now, and that's sound. Absolute dickhead of a referee. Shenanigans. Hang on a minute. What are those blue things everywhere? Oh, that's right. They're empty seats. Again. Look at them, there's loads of them. What's the excuse for this one? You know, the reason that they need to extend the ground, apparently. And I know you TikTok people love to have a pop at me about this, but I'm fucking right. They've no fans. Look at this. Look at the seats that's empty inside that stadium for a game against Liverpool. First game back after football's been at break, and you can't even fill up your own stadium. And we're supposed to believe that you are bringing in all these revenues from sources around the world who believe Manchester City are worth this money. And you're doing up and expanding the stadium. You can't even fucking fill it. He plays a ball inside. Thiago gets a touch. And City now work it to Mahrez. Oh, fucking hell. It's 2-1 City. it's a good goal from Mahrez, but that came from the interception that Thiago didn't clear that came back to City. They move it into the right channel. Mahrez cuts inside. You know what he's going to do. He's onto his favourite left foot and he bends it into the far corner, and City are back in front. It's a very good goal, to be fair. Rodri plays the diagonal ball out. Robertson comes. It's the first touch. It's the first touch from Mahrez is exquisite. It fucking hurts, like, but what can you say about that other than it's a fine goal, like. And we have it all to do again. Manchester City retake the lead 2-1. Riyad Mahrez with the goal. And it was the first touch set it all up. That first touch created the opportunity and he buried it. Fair play to him. It was a good finish, but again, we start a half slowly and have to fight back from behind. Go on, Darwin, lad. Go on. 2-2 fucking all. Mo Salah, Mo Salah, Mo Salah. Running down the wing. Salah, la, 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 la. The Egyptian king. What a goal. Robbo, up the line. To Chamberlain, I think it is. He turns one way, then the other. Plays it up. Look at the pace from Darwin. And fair play to him. He pulls it to Salah. And Salah just gets a guiding touch on it to put it into the net. And it is 2-2. Well done, Darwin. Fair play, lad. Great ball. Great pick out. Top notch. Top notch. Is it off? Not a chance. Not a chance. Darwin just beat the City defender for pace, and we are back level. That's the response we wanted, boys. And all credit to Darwin Núñez there, because he probably deserved the opportunity to go and shoot. He was through on goal. He'd worked the situation by outmuscling and outpacing the defender, but the presence of mind to pick out Salah, and then Salah just cushions it in. Beautiful. Beautiful stuff. Drop of the shoulder from... Now, where's Rodri's yellow? Right, so no yellow for Rodri for pushing over and kicking Carvalho, and now stopping a counter-attack by pulling back Fabinho. No yellow though. No yellow. No yellow from the referee. No yellow. Shenanigans. It's appalling. It's appalling. Hendo's on, by the way. It's just appalling from the referee. City get away with that way too often in general though. Way too many snidey tactical fouls that they get away with that don't get booked. Fernandinho used to get away with it every single week. It's hard enough to go and play a side as good as City without the ref being against you as well. City take the corner quickly. Palmer, back to De Bruyne. De Bruyne floats in one to the back post. It's goal. 3-2 City. And we didn't switch on. We didn't switch on to the fast corner. And City have scored and it's 3-2. Again, just not switched on. Switch off, allow them with a quick corner. And De Bruyne puts one to the far post and Ake heads it past Kelleher and it's 3-2. And again, we are just not aware defensively. Good cross from De Bruyne, a good header from Ake, but from our perspective, again, just not awake. Nothing wrong with the goal from an offside perspective or anything like that. It's just De Bruyne doing what De Bruyne does if you're stupid enough to give him that space. Everyone turned their back and City took the quick corner. I mean, it must be infuriating for Klopp to look at this shit. Execution of it was great from Manchester City's perspective, but from our perspective, again, defence not switched on. And look, did you see how many they had at that far post, by the way? There was an overload of at least 3 City players at that far post waiting. And now we've got to try and find a way back into it again. That's a free. Coo! You fucking sprue! How is that not a foul? You absolute minger! How is that not a foul? He's such a shithouse! It was in front of all. You're such a disgrace. How is that not a foul? You absolute plank of a man. Someone said, how much do you think City has paid the ref? Oh, they don't need to. Cooch just hates us. This is nothing to do with like him having a hard on for City or anything like that. He just takes every opportunity to fuck us over, David Koo. And it goes back a long way. He just doesn't like us. Like, if this was against, let's say, Reading, and our kids were out there and we were losing, I'm honestly, I don't want to say I'm not arsed about the League Cup because it's a cup, but it's the least of my priorities right now for Liverpool. It's all over. Manchester City have beaten us by 3-2. They progress into the next round of the League Cup. Our defence of the League Cup is done for this season. Fair play and all that, blah, blah. Coots a scumbag. Frustration. Shenanigans. But ultimately, we lost.